if you're so unhappy, say, you know what, she doesn't do anything, I'm going to find me a woman that does something?
Well, she sticks around. You know, we've been together so long all the time, you know. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm working every day. I'm trying to provide, do the best I can.
Well, you're doing something wrong if you're putting your hands on her.
Well, a lot of times I have to put her in her place, you know.
What's that?
I say a lot of times I have to put her in her place, you know.
You have to put her in her place.
Yes, I do.
And who gives you the right to do that?
Well, I give myself the right to do that.
You give yourself the right.
Yes, I do. She don't know how to do nothing. She don't know how. She can't have kids.
Tommy, what I don't understand.
Remind me that I can't have any kids.
Well, you don't bring up.
Remind me every day that I can't.
She antagonized me about my
Wait a second. Is it her fault that she can't have kids?
Yes, it's her fault. She should learn how to have kids before you open your fat mouth. Anyway,
okay.
This is
wait. Stop. What is the point of you being here again? Why are you he said you
there was
like
a time. I mean, what happened? What happened?
You've changed a whole bunch.
I've changed?
Yes. You done got low on your self-esteem. You just
Why do you think I have? Because everything you tell me every day.
You don't talk anymore. You just come around and all you do this.
You don't make me want to talk.
All you got to.
Tommy, I got to ask you. She says that you've been in 30 to 40 physical fights with her.
No, she's over-exaggerating.
How many physical fights?
It's been a few. I can't lie about that, you know. But like I said, she's a big girl. Look at her. I got to protect myself.
Do you slap her?
I had to a couple of times.
Do you punch her?
Yeah, we've wrestled and it's a lot of things occur.
Wrestled?
You gave her some black eyes?
Yeah, well.
Have I? Have I had any
black? There's been one incident that I can recall that happened like that. It was mostly on her fault.
You choke her?
Well, you know, I had to. You know, I remember. Okay. You know what?
You force her to have sex?
I don't force her.
Again, Tommy, and it still amazes me, and you know, being a police officer, I dealt with this situation a lot where guys beat up their girlfriends or wives or whatever, and I still don't understand in this day and age, knowing that domestic violence will get you so jammed up, will get you thrown in jail, and once you get accused of it and you've done it, you kind of get branded with that, you know, you're a wife beater. Why, you know, my God, it's 2011.
Well, I grew up in an abusive family, so I'm just doing what I have to do.
Okay, you grew up in an abusive family when you were little, right?
Yeah.
And when you saw that people in your family abusing each other or they're abusing you, I'm sure you hated it, right?
Yeah, I didn't like to see it.
You hated it. Why would you then bring this horrible things from your past and bring it to your present?
I don't know.
I mean, it frustrates me that any man, I mean, who the hell do you think you are?
She provokes me.
You know what? People provoke me all the time on the stage. I don't go kicking everybody's ass. You know what? When I was 18, 17, 16, if I was provoked, yeah, I was thrown down with guys. I was a knucklehead then. Now I'm mature enough to know, walk away from everything unless you have no choice. But you have choices. One, if you're unsatisfied, unhappy, and you don't like her and you don't like what she's doing, get the hell out of the relationship. You're not... You're not some 18, 19-year-old kid. You're 39 years old. You're a grown man. You know better, Tommy. What the hell's wrong with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yes, Tommy. If you're doing something to her, if you're putting your hands on her, punching her, choking her, the way you talk to her, I mean, my God, this is somebody's daughter. And if you had a daughter, you wouldn't hurt somebody for talking to you that way. I mean, here we are, you know, all these people here, people watching on television. Here's a woman that can't have children, which I'm sure is devastating.
She needs to work on that instead of talking about everything on that. You're going to sit here and bring me to...
How could she work on that?
He was at the
How
house.
does she work on that, Tommy? How does she work? If she can't have children, how does she work on that?
Well, she could go to the doctor and see something.
I've been to the doctor. That's why we know.
She just sit around. She don't do nothing now. She can't even keep the affairs around the house straight. You know, it's two sides of the story.
I don't get it in my head. What makes you so great, Tommy, that you feel you can do whatever the hell you want? Tommy's a bad guy. And if I was a police officer and I showed up at your house, Tommy'd be going to jail right now. Tommy's a bad guy. And if I was a police officer and I showed up at your house, Tommy'd be going to jail right now.
But he runs from the police. He runs.
But you're on my show, and you want to maybe put Tommy in a time machine and go back to 2 years ago. But like I said, when people settle into relationships, their true self comes out.
I'm not taking this anymore.
You ain't
It
going
just-
nowhere.